Alright, cool. So my phone works for this. I already did a test. So, on the Yoyo Experts, I got my collection going on. I'm on the forums, do a lot of trading, so I'm just pretty much making a video for my BST, looking to get more throws. This is pretty much like a zoomed out. I'm using an iPhone, that's why I did my test to see if it would work. It works pretty good. I mean, I got like 50 or 60 throws, so I'm just gonna get into the basics, which is small cases, and then get to the main one, which is my 24 Yoyo Expert. So these throws I don't even use anymore. Yeah, I got a Lynn Fury Yo-Yo Jam. I mean, it's a pretty good throw. Simple, nothing spectacular. It's silicone, large bearing. You can hit all your tricks on it. It's not too bad. The next one I got is a capless Yo-Yo Jam. Probably one of the best $10 yo-yos you're gonna find. I have right now. I like the O-rings in it, so I kept it. But I got the spec bearing in it. It comes with, so it's fully unresponsive. And then I got another one for 3A, so I got two classics. I would say if you're thinking about getting it, just get it. It's amazing. You're gonna regret it. I don't throw them anymore. I'm not really a plastic guy, but every once in a while I'll take it out. Next is a new breed. I got this. It's beat to death. I bought it on eBay from Yo-Yo Sam. I got it for like $8, free shipping. The only reason why I bought it was because it came with the large bearing, so it's unresponsive. Axle, just pretty much parts. It wobbles a little bit, but it's still an actual functional yo-yo. Again, I think I got a steal on it just because of the bearing and the axle. It's the only thing I really needed it for, and so I pretty much bought it for parts, and it actually works. There we go. So now we're going to get into the Magics. I got a couple Magic Yo-Yos. Probably one of the best budget yo-yo brands out there, I'm going to say. This is a Magic T6. Undersized, kind of reminds you of like a similar DV888, kind of similarities, but this one, as you can see, it's beat. I sanded it a little bit. I don't care. I don't know. I got it for like $6, $7 on eBay. So I mean, fully unresponsive. You could hit honestly all your tricks. It's so stable for like less than $10 shipped. I don't know how to make their profits, but yeah, I want to see. I'm using an iPhone 4S, so. I know this video is going to be really lengthy, so I'm going to try to rush it up to get to the main case. We got a Omega Maverick. This got me back into yo-yoing a couple years ago. It's the old version, has a small bearing in it. It has a poly string, nothing special. Don't really throw it anymore. Another Magic T6, I bought it. I got it for like $5 on eBay with shipping, so I had to buy it. It's mint. I don't throw it. Plastic sandglass, simple, it's yellow. Has, I think, one flat spot on it. I don't think the camera will be able to pick it up because I'm using an iPhone. Actually, let me see if I can find it off camera. And you could see, nah, you can't even see it. It's so small. Stackless Scry Machine, $10, $12, whatever the case is. I just got it just to get it. Not really a fan. I mean, it's okay. I don't know. We're having a gift exchange in a little bit, so I'm pretty much going to give away. I'm thinking about just giving away all these right here, just giving them up. I don't use them. I'd rather give it to somebody that would. Magic T8 feels like it's a G5 to me because it's really, really, really narrow compared to its width. I think the thing is like 70 grams, so it's like an anchor on the string, but it is ridiculously stable, and it has a concave. All the Magic Yo-Yos have concave bearings. They're cheap junk concaves, but they're Chinese concaves, but they still do the same thing. Some people have bad luck with them. I always have good luck, but that's the first case, so it's nothing but stuff I don't really use. Alright, next case. This is pretty much my old school yo-yos. I used to yo-yo back in like 98, 99, and I took a break for about like 7 years, and I got back into it. So it's just this is a Bumblebee. Ballista, I think it's Ballista or Ballistic? Yeah, Ballistic. An old classic wooden, a Speed Beetle by Duncan. The old school Saber Wing, I think it's called. Yeah, Saber Wing Fireball. It's like from like 99. My sister got me this a while ago. It's a Hyper Warp for a Omega. It's fairly new. It's pretty simple. Yeah, and I got two 19. I think that they don't print it anymore. It's the original. Yeah, you can't see it on the camera. It's the original 1998 Hyper Raiders, the old school. I got this with the mystery box from Yo-Yo Expert. It's a whistling yo-yo. Off-string Exodus. It's alright. It's not too shabby. Popstar. Andre signed it. don't really use it at all. I never threw it. And then I got that because they were having a deal with the Protostar. If you buy a metal, you get the Protostar for like $20. So that's the reason why I got that. And then you got an XP Omega. Honestly, probably one of the really good starter yo-yos, so I really recommend that. Out of all these, honestly, if you're really starting out, don't even bother with any of these throws. They're old school. That's not the case anymore. So, alright, so let's get to the good stuff. So let me zoom out so you can see a sneak peek of everything, and then I'm gonna go top left, and then work my way to the back. So what we got here is we got a cat's Meow. It's Fox Precision machinery. It's old school. It's a couple years old. They don't really make yo-yos anymore. It's probably one of the most underrated yo-yos out there. It's D-bearing sized. When you get it, it comes with a narrow, a D, extra pads. It comes with like the whole thing. That's why I love it. If you could tell, if you're into thumb grinds, just get it. You get it on eBay for like $25 new. Look at the thumb grinds. Look at the inner rims on this thing. That you could rest your thumb in it. It's ridiculous. Next, I got a Magic Yo-Yo N9. I took the stacks off of it, as you could see. You can see the hubs right there, the little axle nipples. I have a spec bearing in it because I really wasn't a fan of the original bearing, and obviously you could see that I'm using it for 5A. That's why it has a bunch of nicks on it. All my throws are mint, other than the ones I'm mentioning. I take care as much care as I can with my throws. Next is a Magic N10. I think it's the Bamboo Edition. I don't remember. I thought it was just the coolest, so I got it. Got on eBay for like $30. It's a good, honestly, just a good all-nature throw. It's exactly the N9, just with the ceramic anodization. It's not even anodization. It's just a special coating they put on it. It does not grind at all. So if you're a grinder, do not get it. But for a budget yo-yo, it's top-notch. Alright, so next is my favorite Magic Yo-Yo. As you can see, I have a lot of them, just because they're so cheap. I got the T5. Just by looking at it, you could tell it's V-shaped. You could kind of grind thumb grinds, but for arm grinds, all that stuff, it's a V, so it's pretty good. But at the end of the day, this is the best. This is $100 metal quality. I got it for like $10 shipped. So if you're looking to get your first metal, getting a little more into serious yo-yoing, I'd recommend it, other than dropping like $150 on some down there that I'm going to be getting to. So that's what I suggest doing. Next, it's a black. It's a dye base by C3. I don't like the O-rings in it, so I don't have them in it right now. They're in the top part of the case. It's a good throw. I don't really throw it in it. It's mint. I only threw it like twice. I'm not too much of a fan. Honestly, the only reason why, it's just bland to me. I'm not an undersized fan, so I don't really take it out too much. As you can see, the ones that I play more near the front, and then the ones in the back kind of just sit there. Alright, DV888 mint. It's the 2011. That's when I got this, so it's really old compared to now. It's actually beginning. I think it was end of 2010 when I picked this up, early 2011. You could see by the year on it, it says 2010. But yeah, it's old. It's mint. It's not a ding on it. Nothing. I pretty much take care of my throw as best as I can. Alright, cool. Let me start this way. So we got a Yo-Yo Factory Avant 2. As you can see, it's the weirdest shape in yo-yo if you want to play. It's a little ridiculous. I got it silver. I got it with the Yo-Yo Factory. I got it with the Yo-Yo Factory mystery box. Honestly, people get a lot of hate for it. I like it. I didn't like it when I first got it, but once I got some time, it was really good. It comes with a spec bearing in it. I took it out, swapped it for a center track, and it really opened up its windows. Honestly, it's a really good throw once you put a center track in it. So if you have it, you don't like it, you're giving it hate, put a center track in, or a KK, anything that centers it. I don't care if you even put a crucial in it, and it'll really open up its windows. It's really stable, and it's probably my most stable yo-yo out of everything. Once you put a center track in it. Oh yeah, for bearings, the Cat's Meow stock N9 has a spec stock, the Chinese bearing in it, stock Chinese. I put a spec in the die base because I do not like C3 bearings. They're junk to me. Just they're flat, regular, stainless size C's. I put a spec in it because I like those a little bit better. Obviously, DV8 comes with a spec. One has a center track, and the next is a one-drop Dietz or Dietz. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's green. It's mint. It's probably the best undersized yo-yo I've ever played before. I love it a lot. So, I mean, yeah, I gotta rush this up because we're already at 10 minutes. And I still have a lot of throws. Yo-Yo Factory, I mean, you could skip, if you could, I'm gonna put in the descriptions to skip to here, just because this is where the good stuff is. The first two cases were just junk. I don't really throw them. I'm probably gonna give them away to people that are starting to get into yo-yoing. So next I got a Protostar Yellow. Amazing. Best plastic, I believe, out there. I like it a little bit better than the North Star, but who am I to judge? I like it a little bit more floaty than stable. I like it a little bit quicker. It's kind of my style, but it can't grind or anything like that. But it's a Protostar. It's $35, and it spins forever. I mean, that's all you need to really know about it. I love the H shape on it. That's why pretty much one of my favorites. Next is a that has a stock bearing in it. It's the center track. This is a flat bearing I threw in it. It's a North Star. It's the old Jensen Kemet version. Honestly, second best plastic out there. That's the reason why Jensen Kemet did so well with it. That's why he won titles. And yeah, it's just his modified version of the Protostar. So let's get next is the Omega Glide. I got black with green splash. Comes stock with a Diffio KK in it. It's amazing. It's a weird throw. Like, if you look at it just by that angle, it's like a exaggerated PSG. So yeah, that's it. I loved it. I got it on Omega.com. They have like a gift code that you put in, you get like $25 off. So I got it for like, I think 75 shipped, free shipping. So I mean, I took the risk. I love it. It's pretty stable. It's not CLYW smooth, but it is smooth out of the box. So I mean, it's good. Obviously, you get all your tricks. There we go. So we're gonna get to the word hour. It's really big in diameter. I think it's like 59 diameter, and it's really narrow. Kind of reminds you similar to the T8 or G5, just by how narrow compared to diameter it is in width. But yeah, that's the hour. I think it comes with a center track, I believe. I don't think it comes with a crucial. I believe center track. It's amazing, very stable, really good yo-yo. Obviously, I'm saying amazing like 100 times, just because all yo-yos nowadays are going to be amazing regardless. Nowadays, it's just about the looks and your preferences. Next, I don't even want to take this out, just how big it is. It's CLYW by C3, H5 by Chief. It has the panda on one side, and it's a really amazing throw. It's the Northern Lights edition, mint. Floaty as anything for having like a 60-some diameter. It's huge. Has Chief rings in it. It has a stock C3 bearing in it. I'm gonna swap it for a center track actually after this video, just because I'm not a fan of C3 bearings at all. It's good. Obviously, you can hit your tricks with it. It's a $150 yo-yo. But yeah, kind of overpriced in my eyes. CLYW is kind of a little overpriced, but that's what BST is for, because who wants to pay full price for yo-yos? Next, we got, I'm gonna say one of my favorites. It's a Concrete Blizzard Puffin. Honestly, if they did this one right, it has the crazy inside layer right there, inside chunk. As you can see, actually the camera picks. This camera's horrible quality. Probably gonna redo this with a real quality camera, not my phone. But Concrete Blizzard, it's a mix between the Chief and the Peak. I feel like I throw in almost all the CLYWs other than the Sasquatch, and I'm actually working a deal out to pick one up right now, just because I want to get one. But anyway, the Puffin, it's good, it's amazing. I'm gonna say my second favorite CLYW. I don't know, first one probably has to be a Chief, just because it's so good. But yeah, next is a Dogfish Creek Avalanche. It's the newer version, obviously, because I don't think they had Dogfish Creek in the older versions. It has a KK in it, as you can see from like a mile away. It's like shining bright. It's obviously it's an Avalanche. It's probably best competition throw out there. I would say best competition throw. Everybody's on their preferences. You're gonna see this is pretty much my good stuff in the bottom half of this case. The stuff I throw the most. So all this stuff is just, it's preferences, honestly. Next is a Wrath. It's the Puffin's second run, and then this is the newer Avalanche. I believe, I'm not too sure I don't know what run, but alright, so the Wrath, they only made one run of these yet. Deadly Spins, new company. I got the Yo-Yo Expert. It's blue with blue with silver splash on top of blue speckle and silver speckle, so it's an amazing finish. I mean, probably It's up there next to the General Yo I'm coming up to. But I got it. I think it's less than 1 of 10. I think it's 1 of 8. I'm going to be contacting him and ask him how many of these were made. Honestly, if you are on the fence picking these up, just get it. It felt when I was holding it that it was going to be a rock on the string, but it actually turned out to be pretty floaty for its weight being kind of towards the center. But yeah, so next is my favorite throw right now. It is obviously a General Yo. Obviously, it's purple. Purple Mountain, you could tell, and I don't even want to talk about it, that's how good it is. Mint, Majesty. I wish the camera was better quality just to pick out this nice annotation. It has no vibe. It doesn't even feel like there's nothing on the string. Kind of annoying sometimes. You forget that that it's even spinning. I kind of like a little bit vibe on the string, but yeah, I'm never gonna get rid of this ever. 2010 Genesis, it has 1 pinprick in it. It really pissed me off when I did it, but it has the hub stacks on it. It's the original with the hub stacks. Wow, it's an old Genesis. It's one of the originals. So I mean, yeah, it's solid. It has a KK in it. The Wrath comes with a trifecta and a 1-drop 10 ball. I have the trifecta in it, and then the AGR is the General Yo, obviously. The Puffin comes with a center track, and I left it in. So next we got a capless right here. I wish the camera was better. Capless has stock bearing in it. There was a problem with the bearing seat, so I mean I don't really throw it too much. Amazing throw, best budget metal out there if you want to spend around $60. I believe C3 has their prices pretty good, while if you want an undersize you get the die base. If you want a full size you get the capless. I mean, this throw is just as smooth as anything else. The only thing they had to cut corners with to reduce cost was the finish. It's not like bead blast or anything special. It's pretty normal finish. Can't really palm grind too much. It dies really quick. So yeah, we're almost done here. Next is a 2010 Winston edition Genesis. I just picked these 3 Yoyos up on the trade. I spent $120 for the Genesis, Freaks Wave, and the Fury. So I mean, I thought it got a really good deal there. So this is mint. I got it mint. It has no damage on it. I really have to hurry this video up because it's been 20 minutes and I'm talking. You can tell how fast I'm talking. That's how many Yoyos I have to go through. Amazing throw. Obviously, it's 2010, I believe. Here we go. We got a green and purple Rec Rev Frequency Wave. They only made like 1 run of them, and they ran out instantly, and they pretty much been out of the picture. So yeah, I don't even think they're gonna be making them anymore. Such an amazing throw. I think they sold for like $70 or $65. This one's mint. I wish I had the box for it. I have the boxes for every yo-yo I have, even the crappy ones. I wouldn't call them crappy because I can hit all my tricks with the cheaper yo-yos. They're just, I don't know. I like more expensive yo-yos. Next we got a I Love Yo-Yo Fury. As you can see, it has 3 nicks in it. Right there is one of them. You don't feel them at all. It just breaks the bead blast because it's not anoded bead blast. So you could feel that you can't feel it, but if you look at it, you could tell that it took off the bead blast. Such an awesome throw for being old. I mean, it's I think it's 2010 the Fury came out. Very underrated throw. It reminds me of the Genesis. It's a little bit more narrow and less H-shaped. It's more exaggerated, as you could see. But yeah, it's really smooth. It's my first I Love Yo-Yo. I never really got around collecting them, so it's my first one. I love it. I'm in the middle of trading this for this and a Metropolis I have for a Sasquatch. Kind of regretting if I do it, just because I love this throw that much. Next is a B grade Dark Sonic. I picked this up off of Yo-Yo Raven for like $60, I think. It's amazing. It's the one that you could throw. You could grind in the middle with your pointer finger, horizontal grinding. I'm horrible at it. I'm still working on it, but I got it B grade, just as smooth as an A grade. The only thing I got that was wrong with it was there was 2 pinpricks. They weren't even pinpricks. They were like little punctures that the anode didn't hit the metal on this side that you can't even see. I can't even see it unless you stare. So I thought I got a good deal. And my last one I'm going to show you is my Code 2. It has black domes. It's Skygrass. It's Skygrass Anno, and it's my beater. pretty much. It has more dings than anything. It's my only yo-yo with dings, other than my Genesis with a pinprick. Everything else is mint. Well, I got the I Love Yo-Yo with dings in it. I don't ding yo-yos. I play over carpet. I take care of my stuff, so that's why they're so nice. That's why, obviously. I don't even have the strings like that. But this is my go-getter. I have this in my pocket. This is the yo-yo. I got it used for I think like $40, $50. I put it in my pocket. I don't care. It has a center track in it, just because I don't know why. I love. It's just my personal opinion. I just love centering bearings. So either KK, center track, crucial, anything like that. I love. KK is the best. They're a little bit pricey. So and center tracks come in a lot of throws, regardless. But so yeah. The only thing I'm not going to show you is I have a bunch of string, counterweights, all the boxes, stickers, all that crap. I'm not going to show you. I'm not going to waste your time. The only thing I'm not showing you is I have a brand new inbox capless. It's a new edition colorway, so if we're actually gonna go on the adventure. Open up the drawer. As you can see, this is all the boxes and old school yo-yos, and I have some bumblebees in packages. I got on Five and Below for like $3, and then I got a Metropolis brand new